anyways. Think about today. This one is though. I'm turning a fantasy draft on and ignore budgets. Ooh, so I got 13th pick. Scherzer. Do I go yell? Ooh. Get from my power to go for a starting pitcher. He chokes in the playoffs. I'm probably the best player here. Verlander. Judge. When I drafted Yelich. I'm gonna get a good team right now, and I feel like I'm gonna get a bad team, but I'll live. Goldie for our first baseman. I'm only gonna do first 10 rounds, and then I'm gonna sim it. Go get Yachty. I think I'll go get Chirinos. Attributes, contact, his power is high. And I'm only gonna do first 10 rounds. Now some quick trades. I'm also getting scope. I'm not going through 40 draft rounds. First, second, third. I need a short. Drew Jackson. Gurriel, who's a young prospect. I'm gonna go with 2 more rounds. And I'm gonna play opening. How old's Cruz? 38. 30. Jorge Soler over there in right field. Got one more pick left for somebody, the rest of it. lineups are Kane, Murphy. Not really much bench. Let's see what our rotation is. Bad Verlander, Ryu, Price, the leak. Our pin is filled though. Ichiro. Pujols. Get Ichiro over here for bench bat. Here for bench bat. Should go get Bautista. Well, I always put the counts. Drew Jackson, MLB debut. Huh. They don't got a bad team though. They went back and got Castellanos.
And that'll bring in the former.
So I gotta try my gameplay options.
Top prospect Ozzie Albies. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
So much
2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yelich is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Yelich better play for me.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
God knows they are.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly in the inning. Stepping up now, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-1.
It's a contact here.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to count from Danny Salazar. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Correa comes up with it. And the off-balance throw gets him.
Is that a Hoskins
play for the
first?
out.
Pretty sure it is.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Lifetime against Danny Salazar. He's 2 for 3. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away.
A little late of a swing.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. In is Christian Yelich. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Yelich gets striking on the slider.
So a runner at first with 2 away.
And
that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Hoskins trying to get there. A payoff pitch one more time. Line toward right center. That's a hit, the first of the year for the Blue Jays. And he's safe.
Full count 2 out here for him.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Standing in now, Paul Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt swings and hits this one very well out to deep left field. Pham is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Digging in now, Eugenio Suarez.
He actually
started in the top of the second. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Into the corner and slicing foul.
I really hope Tigers on strike first so we don't lose.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Now at the plate, Nicholas Castellanos.
The right fielder, number 10, Nick Castellanos.
I wonder where Trout went. Acuna was
another full count pitch home.
Which confused me.
Is swung on and missed, strike 3. So digging in now, Rhys Hoskins. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
My pitching's up on
no score here as we play inning number 2.
Twice I've got a hit. I used to play beginner back on the A's franchise. I will continue working on that. No one else is going to work on the Blue Jays.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. A shot to first base and caught there to end the
double, which was about.
Now at the plate, number 13. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. The 2-2. Hoskins trying to get there.
Is there shorts? Is there contact there?
Ready with another 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castellanos coming on. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now batting, Willie Calhoun. As he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit in the air to right field. Castellanos waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Blackman went to Atlanta or Philadelphia.
In now, Robinson Chirinos. Lifetime against Danny Salazar. He's gone 3 for 4. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in. Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Batting none.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Number 66.
There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. So stepping in, Jonathan Schoop. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pham is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Why is our girl scream?
The center fielder.
So 1 away in the Toronto third. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
I don't know why I decided to start with that.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And there are 2 away now.
Base hitting now.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? Castellanos is right there as he puts this one away. The side is retired.
LA.
Ready for another chance. Tommy Pham. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Castro to Cleveland.
High in the air down the right
Perez
field
to
line.
Minnesota.
But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Reynolds to White Sox.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. Stepping in, Carlos Correa, who was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Hit high and deep out to left field. Calhoun back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
Next up for Detroit, Eugenio Suarez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ball even at 2-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
I know it isn't the pitch count, though.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. The 1-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field.
Look it over.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Yelich. My guy.
It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. First home run of the campaign for him as the Jays get the game's first tally. It's 1-0.
Should he give up his career as a baseball player?
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson, a base hit in his first trip. 1-1, here it comes. Back up the middle. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Paul Goldschmidt. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-1. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Pham racing back. You can kiss it goodbye.
2 bombs in the same innings. I mean, I was thinking about like Golson's not gonna hit anything this year. He proved me wrong.
It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. First home run of the campaign for him as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
In now, number 13. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. Willie Calhoun waits on deck. Down the first baseline. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Nicholas Castellanos is retired to kick off the inning. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
We're going to blow this game up. It's going to be Hoskins.
Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. And he grooves the fastball there.
Ooh.
This is hit high and deep out
Hold
to
it.
straightaway center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it
Get
on
off one of the top
replay,
level
you can
arms,
see
yeah.
this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Oh, thought I got him on the strikeout.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Calhoun waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Oh, Lord.
Up next for the
Standing
Tigers,
in, Tony
the catcher.
Uribe. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Uribe.
1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
She a rookie, too.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Scope has it. Throw to first in plenty of time.
Yeah.
The side is retired. Tigers able to claw one back on the...
Hoskins, luckiest swing ever.
Next to bat for Toronto, Robinson Chirinos, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Why is Salazar?
Beggars can't be choosers
Now
right
back,
there.
second
We
baseman.
love
Oh, we pitched for the...
those
Got
long
on there.
balls. Doesn't matter how they come.
Go.
Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1, and it's fouled away. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El
Next
Cambio
to the blue
hadn't seen it in that entire
Red
bat.
Field.
What happens? Gets the
Red
string
Field.
pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Did I send him?
2 balls and a strike to count from Danny Salazar. And
Kane
this will
said
be fouled
contact
away.
here. And he's gonna hit him with the ground. I can't be risking double play here. It's a hit and run situation.
Here now the 2-2. He's running again. Pitch outside. The throw. And now he throws on
Are
the brakes,
you
but he can't get back to
serious?
first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Now the payoff pitch home. And he popped him up. Correa is there, and that retires the side. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, number
The rookie,
66, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark.
The second baseman.
Number 66 has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Runner goes for second. Fouled away.
Steal, steal, steal.
Hard hit ball to second. Scope is there. A bare hand for
No,
one.
Ethan,
On
not
the
you.
first, it's a double play.
I'm talking about the game.
Digging in once again, Daniel Murphy. He flew out in his last at-bat. Straightened him up there on that
That
fastball.
was
It's
honestly
1-2
kind of a
now.
nasty pitch.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff
That's
off in the
really just a
dirt.
bad pitch
We
right
used
there.
to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. One out now in the Toronto sixth inning. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Paul Goldschmidt would be next. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Taylor has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Here's Carlos Correa.
Guys, got some guys on the pen. Nick Vincent looks promising. We want to send him out there.
Here's the 1-1.
After the 7th.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Correa left field and carrying well. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
And some guys just
Both
have a
their
knack for the
superstars
dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
Into the box now. Eugenio Suarez fouled off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
So like any type of
The 1-2 to first, taken in by Goldschmidt, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The right fielder, number 10.
The 1-1, and it's fouled away. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Turned on down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was.
Number 17, Reese Hoskins.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
The center fielder, number 9, Chris Taylor.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Seared down the first baseline, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He's safe at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Ryan Buchter is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the run will score all the way from
We're
first.
struggling really badly right now. Our bullpen TR is terrible.
Ready for another shot now. Number 66. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Grounder down the line at third. And boy, the Tigers really have it going, as that's good for extra bases as well. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
I really feel like he's going to put my pin again.
The batter number 1.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ozzie Albies. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Kane is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in, Tommy Pham. He was a double play victim last time around. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he fouls this one off. Here's a bouncing ball and a chance for Gurriel. It's short. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. Look like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted to knock it.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. Goldschmidt rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as they now trail by only 3.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking. That RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one. Way to protect his 3-run lead.
I'm streaming.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Gurriel stands at second with no outs. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Robinson Chirinos is on deck. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Settling in now, Robinson Chirinos. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Skied down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 1-2 delivery and a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Scope.
Here's Jonathan Scope now.
Right
in scoring position with 2 gone.
We're just gonna sign with Jordan now. I don't know if they updated this.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
3 straight outs.
A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Carlos Correa will start us off in the 8th. Count is 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. Fouled away. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
James Hoyt gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Nick Castellanos now. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Calhoun waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. So the new pitcher to tell you about. It's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006. The 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. Grounded to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Daniel Murphy. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 2-2. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your ace swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Checked his swing there, and
thank
did
you.
He go? No,
I
he
thought
did
I
not,
went.
says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
And he punts the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
And that's in there. Base hit. Yelich rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as they now trail by only 2.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Corey Knebel enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3. Stepping in now, Paul Goldschmidt. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Hoskins is over to take a look at it.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Fouled off.
Go to you right here. Blue Jays fans roar.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over.
Oh.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Gurriel ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Standing in, Chris Taylor. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ripped down the first base line. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone as they add still another. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Roll, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
This is in the air out to left field. Oh, and he misses it. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The batter, number 1.
Back at the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Ozzie Albies struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yelich is under it, and that ends the inning.
No point.
Leading off the inning, number 13, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Castellanos moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
We need to win this game.
The left fielder, number 5.
Stepping in for the Jays, Willie Calhoun. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Pham. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Robinson Chirinos. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. The 1-1. Now a drive by Chirinos, deep left field. You can kiss it goodbye.
He ain't going down that bad.
So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. And that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here. Standing in now, Jonathan Schoop. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that's going to do it as the catch is made, and the Tigers
one more game.
1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Y'all better hope we win the next one. My first loss ever in a franchise stream on YouTube. So we came back with 3 wins.
Hey there, baseball fans. Justin Allegri. The season is still young. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Starting in the AL East, the Toronto Blue Jays hit 3 long balls as they defeated the visiting Tigers 5-0. In the standings, the Blue Jays are in first place in the American League East, and the Tigers sit in last place in the American League Central Division. Mitch Keller collected his first ever W at the big league level as the Rays took down the Astros 3-1. At the start of the day, the Rays sit in first place in the American League East Division, while the Astros sit in third place in the American League West Division. The Baltimore Orioles finished off a 2-game sweep as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 7-4. And
Probably should have started Ichiro in this game, looking at the energy on Kane. Probably the best decision. Yield's blowing up. Murphy's calming down. Let's you guys in line for struggle.
Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm.
This one game
Tonight the homestand continues with the first of 3 between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays.
Let's hope
Into the box, Joey Wendell. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. The 1-2. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the
starting off with a hit already.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch. A nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move
What's the lineup right now? I feel like there's somebody over there in left that's not. Let me play this game. Maybe they shouldn't hit over there.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Javier Baez. His career numbers in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. There goes the runner. Line towards center field. Kane is there, and he'll make the catch to retire
Orioles
the
defense
side.
will be trash, though.
Here now's the center fielder, Lorenzo Kane, to get us started in the bottom half of the first. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. The next 1-2 pitch. Cue shot here out towards short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He won the National League batting title last year. Swinging the bat, he hits about everything. Breaking balls, changeup, fastballs. There wasn't anything that they could get by him last year. I love watching him perform, and I'm hoping that he continues that same trend this year.
Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
In now, Christian Yelich. Popped him up. Torres has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track. So coming to the plate, Josh Donaldson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. Baez has it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Is that McCann? Brian McCann?
In now for the O's, Lonnie Chisenhall. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 2. Gurriel ranging up the middle, and the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short.
That looked like a base hit to anybody else.
The left fielder.
Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going.
Altuve. Get out of my room, says.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter. Keep frustrating that pitch. Things off. He's going to miss over.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches. Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. That's popped up. Wendell will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Batting 6.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. The 3-1. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
I want to send him.
Digging in, Willie Calhoun. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Runners on the move for second. This is pulled into right. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retrieve.
Kidding me, Calhoun.
Throw to first.
All you had to do.
Tough luck that time as he got stuck in no man's land following the line drive on the hit and run. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting 9.
The 1-1.
Number 1. Kevin.
High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. 2 down. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. The 2-1 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Bat.
So striding in, Robinson Chirinos in his career versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 5. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Daniel Murphy. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box, Christian Yelich. Here's a pop-up now. Santana is there for it, and that retires the side. Blue Jays leave a pair. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. The 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't full for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
High that time with the slider taken for a ball.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Javier Baez, hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Kane is there, 2 gone. Now digging in for his second at-bat, James McCann. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Yelich is under it, and that ends the inning. Orioles lead. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Don't forget to use code BuilderPro19 at RogueEnergy.com.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he is in there.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the plate right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Now batting.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Goldschmidt on third with 2 out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives, and even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. The 1-2
now batting.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Into the box now, Felix Torres. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Taken in by Scope. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Liner towards second. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 1-1. He's running to third. And that's the second out. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. This is line to left. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Pillar. 2-1 the count to Pillar. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The change up on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Dan Hubble. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Cain comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos. Ready once again, Christian Yelich. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. That one drilled him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
The third baseman.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Josh Donaldson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Goldschmidt.
Stepping in now, Paul Goldschmidt. Line towards center field. Pillar is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now to the plate, number 13 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Here's Javier Baez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Now batter.
2-2.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there. But
oh, and he misses it. And this will find the wall down near the 328 sign. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Now batting.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Up next for the Orioles.
Coming to the plate now, Will Myers. He went down on strikes last time up. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Felix Torres. He's still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a 333 here.
Yeah, I know it's his first game, but after 2 at
Orioles strand a couple. Still no score. Stepping into the box, Willie Calhoun. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Now back, second baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Schoop. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Slow little roller to third. Torres is there, and there's out number 2. At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Here now the 2-2. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Pillar. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Next for the Orioles.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Joey Wendell. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Gurriel is calling for it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter,
next will be the designated hitter, Dan Hubble. He flew out in his last at-bat. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the side. Jake Faria is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 36.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Lorenzo Cain. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A bouncer to the left side. Torres moving to his right. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right
Why
here
would you
again,
offer to challenge
I
a
still don't
play
know if
that's
I
out
can
of...
tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
If they call me safe on this, I'm gonna laugh. But to say if they weren't.
In now, Daniel Murphy. This is line to left. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
That's a pinch hit for
Not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Substitutions.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Standing in now, Christian Yelich. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Hit in the air to shallow center.
Chasing after it is Pillar.
He can't get there as it falls in. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Now batting, third base.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Count even at 2-2. Popped him up. Santana has a play.
Drop it. Oh.
2 gone.
Get a hit right here.
Now batting.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. On to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So striding forward now, James McCann. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Into the box, Lonnie Chisenhall. Strike called, now the throw down. Not in time, he's in there at second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with Showtrack. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
A bouncer to the left side. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning. Yan Gomes is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now pitching.
Striding into the box, number 13. And he's likely just trying to put one.
Can I trade you charger?
Why?
Mine won't work with my phone for some reason.
You can borrow it for a
here,
little bit.
0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position.
You can borrow it.
And he's going to make it. The winning run at third with nobody out.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Line hard toward right center. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And the Blue Jays are winners in walk-off fashion. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned.
This is like Junison got bad pitcher, but only giving up 5 hits, 10 strikeouts. 100 and something pitches. Show my rotate. Look at him in the stream. Through 8 strikeouts, ERA 3. 2 strikeouts, ERA 3. 10 strikeouts, ERA 4. 5 strikeouts, 10 strikeouts. So June is the rookie. Not really the rookie, but more of like a guy you wouldn't expect to pitch well. But Hoyt, I think I might have to trade Hoyt. That's my opinion with bad ERA. Garcia's ERA helped out Vincent ERA 18, 10, 9. Running in speed, I can go get Roger Davis. I'll see you guys next time, and peace.